Good evening, St. Joan of Arc. I'm going to go ahead and take my mask off since I'm all in the office here, and it'll be a little bit easier for you to hear me if I'm not wearing it. So, good evening. This is our welcome video for parent nights this week. It's sent out asynchronously, so just watch it when you get a chance. Normally, we would have a parent night for the 3 groups in the school in the first week, but it's virtual this year. So, K to 3 Tuesday tonight, preschool on Wednesday, and the grades 4 through 8 on Thursday. So normally I would address all the gathered parents before we get started, and so I'll just give a brief message here this evening for you to watch as you are able. Since we've been communicating a lot, or just especially in last week, with the daily updates, I think there's a lot of information to review and to be aware of. Certainly on our website, there's still plenty of links about our COVID reactions and plan and response. There's the emails have been sending out as the daily updates with each school day we experience. There's the packet that was sent home last Friday of information, and then, of course, everything that your child's or children's homeroom teachers have been providing. So this is less of a new info video and more of just a welcome and a message. I can't tell you how wonderful it is to have your students here in school with us. Of course, the preschoolers haven't started yet, but we're excited for them to join us on September 8th. The kindergartens through 8th graders, it's just wonderful to have them back here with us. And I was telling some of the teachers, even just today, like walking into the kindergarten classroom is amazing. I've always said it's hard to see if people are smiling when they're wearing a mask, but you can tell those kindergartners are smiling, even with their masks on, which take up half their faces. There's just so much joy. There are, of course, many challenges that we've communicated about via email, and that we continue to work through the different aspects of. But I think I've also been very impressed and very grateful for the positivity, for the patience, for the idea generation, for just all different members of our community stepping up and reaching out and working together. In my mind, that's sort of become the warrior way, or living the warrior code. It's not something that we've really talked about before, using our motto or our slogan, our mascot of the Warriors in that way before. But I think there's a truth to it, that there is sort of a Joan of Arc warrior way. We live by the Joan of Arc warrior code, and I love it when I see it. Teachers taking on additional responsibilities, not even part of their adjusted COVID contract of parking lot duty or whatever it is, going above and beyond and working the extra hours and trying to make this work well for everyone. And I see it in our students too. The buddy bench we're excited about. A alum, an Eagle Scout, or for his Eagle Scout project, a student, Ray Lopez, made our buddy bench for us, and we talked about that with the students and how that works. But that's an exciting thing, part of the new warrior way of caring for one another and supporting one another. I do want to say, sort of on a separate but related note, in terms of communications, I've said many times, please don't hesitate to contact myself or Mr. Schmakel in the main office with concerns and stuff. I don't want that to be interpreted as going over the teacher's head. Actually, most of the time you would address an issue with the teacher first. And that's always been Joan of Arc policy, and I don't intend to change that. Simply, if it's, especially for our digital learners, if you're having a connectivity problem, you can't just call the teacher, right away. And they're not necessarily checking their email in the middle of class, right? As, they're not supposed to be. So for sort of immediacy type issues, please don't hesitate to contact the main office. For sort of not immediate issues, but still classroom relevant issues, don't hesitate to email the teacher first. I very much like, as the principal, to know what's going on, and certainly I tell the teachers, and it's true for the parents as well. If I don't know something's going on, I can't do anything to improve it. Um, but sort of in terms of escalating a concern, we do appreciate when the teachers are contacted first and the office is contacted later. But I don't intend that to be in any way sort of we're not willing to listen. We are. Just often when you contact us, we'll go to the teacher and find out what's going on. So sometimes you can get an answer faster that way. But thank you so much for all the communication we have gotten. I've loved the emails I've been getting from so many of you. I've loved hearing the stories about how excited your kids are to come back. So it's just been a joy having them in the building again, and we're so excited to continue doing this work together. I look forward to our continued partnership, the partnership between the school and the parents, and informing their children, the saints, servants, and scholars. I look forward to this continued partnership, and sort of raising these young warriors in the warrior way together. So have a great evening, have a great week, and please, your students, your children's teachers, and myself, our whole team here, Father Adam Hertzfeld and the parish, we are here to serve your kids, and we'll do what we can to make that as wonderful as it can be. Thank you, and God bless.